So what happened at CPAC as far as the straw poll, which often tells us nothing about who is eventually going to be the Republican nominee for president? Rand Paul won. Libertarian Republican senator from Kentucky, son of Ron Paul. Rand Paul won the straw poll at CPAC for the third year in a row. 26% of the vote for Rand Paul. Scott Walker, who compared fighting union members to defeating ISIS, was in second place with 21%. Ted Cruz, third in the CPAC straw poll. He had 11.5% roughly. Right behind him, retired neurosurgeon Ben Carson, who believes Obama is like the Nazis, was in fourth place at 11.4%. And former Florida Governor Jeb Bush, little brother of George W. Bush, son of George H.W. Bush, next with 8.3%. Of all the people in this poll, Jeb Bush, I think, actually has the best shot at being the nominee. Rand Paul Lewis, 3 years in a row, wins the CPAC straw poll. I say zero chance of being the Republican nominee.
But I like the fact that he won the straw poll because he is one of the few people who spoke here that can form a sentence. And I just think that perhaps that is a good reflection of the audience and those watching, right?
I think it is only a reflection of the makeup of the audience because the audience was full of libertarian young conservatives. Pollsters said that just over 3,000 attendees voted, and that half of that 3,000 identified as between the ages of 18 and 25. So this straw poll is drastically overrepresenting the young conservative vote, which, as we see, and this is more proof of this, Lewis, that the young conservative constituency is going more and more in the direction of being libertarian-minded, and that is attractive to them. It does not represent the moneyed establishment of the Republican Party, and I think that this is, just tells us, these demographics tell us what we already knew, which is Rand Paul has no shot whatsoever.
Yeah, well, I think from the past, from the last election and for a long time, we knew that.
Rand Paul, by the way, a doctor who says completely non-science stuff about vaccines and other issues, belonged to a group that believed that HIV does not cause AIDS and that vaccines cause autism, and takes Wikipedia entries and pieces of Hollywood movie scripts and recites them as if they are his own originally written speeches. And a lot of conservatives love the guy.
Oh, he's got some great material to work with there. You know, he's a lot like his father in a lot of ways. A lot of people love him, but he just has no shot.